Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry. I am on here to share about enemy, who the real enemy is in this world. Okay? Christian men and women, we do have an enemy. We do have an enemy in this world. People who have a relationship with Christ, we do have an enemy in this world. Okay? And I'm finna share who the real enemy is. Okay? The people in the church and the people who have a relationship with Christ, we do have an enemy. We do have an enemy. My real enemy is the devil. My real enemy is the devil today in the world. So my battle is not against flesh and blood. It's not with no person. The devil is using people. They're being used, but my problem ain't with them. So Jesus Christ said in Ephesians 4:27, leave no room or foothold for the devil. So as a godly man, I know the devil is not behind every bush. He's not everywhere. But a Christian man or woman can't open the door to the devil when they start doing stuff that's not right, that go against the word of God. Like when they open up their mouth and say something they shouldn't say because they tempted. They get tempted. So my real enemy in the world is the devil. My battle is okay, it's with that spirit rising up. There are spirits in this world, evil spirits in this world. There are spirits, okay? The spirit of unforgiveness, the spirit of bitterness, the spirit of rage. It's a bunch of spirits in this world, and that's what's rising up. But my battle is not against flesh and blood. Ephesians 6:10 said, put on the full armor of God so you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. My battle ain't against flesh and blood. It's against principalities. The young man that's acting the way he acting, he don't even know it, but the devil using him. The devil is using the young woman with the cussing spirit. The woman that's cussing folks out. My battle is not against flesh and blood. I just been told by Jesus Christ, don't give the devil a foothold. Don't let the devil in. Yes, I get tempted to say stuff that I shouldn't say because nobody is perfect who's followed Christ. But it's not about perfection. It's not about that. It says, leave no room or foothold for the devil. Don't leave any room. So when the devil starts tempting me to say stuff that Jesus Christ didn't tell me to say, Romans 8:11 says the same power that raised Jesus Christ up lives on the inside of me. I belong to Jesus Christ, so he has equipped me with his power to say no to argumental thoughts. Where do argumental thoughts come from? Argumental thoughts come from the devil. I thank Jesus Christ that he's given me power to take captive of them thoughts and to walk away. Only with Jesus' power. That's Romans 8:11. I've been relying on God's power, and he's helping me say no to the devil and his thoughts. So my real enemy in the world today is the devil. Jesus Christ said, don't give the devil a foothold. But the devil can work through people. He can work through people who are blind to God's truth up here. The devil can work through people and they don't even know it. He can use their mouth. A lot of people are a mouthpiece for the devil and don't even know it. So my battle ain't against flesh and blood. It's against principalities and darkness. So my real enemy is the devil. The devil is on the earth. He's using people who are blind to God's truth. The devil is using people who are blind to the truth of God up here in their mind. The people who are blind in their mindsets to the truth of Jesus Christ, that's who he's using. But my battle is not against flesh and blood. Ephesians 6:10. So my real enemy is the devil. That's my real enemy. But the devil is using people who are blind to God's truth. So that's my real enemy. So I thank Jesus Christ for giving me power, his power, not to give the devil a foothold, not to let the devil in. The devil is very real. But my battle is not against flesh and blood. It's against principalities and darkness. Ephesians 6:10 said, put on the full armor of God so you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. My battle is not against flesh and blood. It's not with no person. It's against principalities and darkness. The spirit of hatred, the spirit of pride, That's where the problem is. The devil is using people who are blind in their mindsets. People who are blind to God's truth. That's who the devil using. So my battle ain't against flesh and blood. It's against principalities and darkness. Ephesians 6:10. Bye bye.